Yo, what's good, fellas? First
Yeah,
of all, y'all funny. I heard y'all talk. Heard y'all talk about 80s must be writing his stores down or some shit. No, nigga, I got a girl. She was getting ready to leave, so that's why I kept saying I call y'all in effect. My girl was getting ready to leave. Anyway, I was expecting y'all to pick up live, so I don't know. I was expecting that, but anyway, I'll leave my thoughts here. Okay, so all I was saying was it's frustrating writing your thoughts down in the chat and you can't get your whole thought out, and then like everybody jump on that one thing and act like you're super crazy. It's like, whoa, like that's not even everything I was saying. So first and foremost, let me say shout out to Michaela. She's playing great today, so I'm happy she's playing great. So yes, she should be starting. So let's start there. But what I was saying originally is last game, I was going off the last game. So last game, I was watching the game, and Michaela didn't really give us nothing offensively. And when Rachel was in, she wasn't giving us nothing defensively. So I was basically saying we got to give up something regardless, right? Bonner's fucking mad tall. So what was happening was they kept doing that cut play, the back door play. So whenever they did the back door play, we either had Rachel or Kennedy or just somebody too small to guard Bonner, and then once we put Michaela in, Michaela was guarding that play better. Problem is, Michaela wasn't giving us nothing on the offensive end. When they put Rachel back in, Rachel came in on fire. She started hitting threes, knocking down threes, and put us back in the game. So all I was saying was, what I was trying to say, y'all caught me on one point. So the one point I was saying is, damn, if I had to pick and choose with this game, I pick and choose Rachel's offense over Michaela's defense, right? Because I feel like that gives us a better chance to win with what we have. We already have a bunch of non-shooters in the lineup, so adding another one hurts us, right? Now, if Michaela come out gunning like she is today, that's different. If Michaela's coming out scoring, that's different. You go with Michaela longer. But if she's not scoring, I'd rather have Rachel out there where I know she's more comfortable, more confident in hitting that 3-point shot, spacing the floor for us, because we already got Camilla, who don't want to, whose main points come in the paint. We already got Angel, who's shooting the ball more now, but main points come in the paint. Then we got Kennedy, who loves to drive. Her main points come where? In the paint or that mid-range. And then even Lindsay, want to shoot at that free throw line area. So what I was saying was we add Michaela, who's not scoring from the outside like she was last game. That's going to hurt us. If she's coming out scoring, great, no problem. You keep her. It's basically you got to pick and choose your poison. That's what I was saying. So that was my original point.
I get what he was saying. So basically, I think he was just saying in certain situations during the course of last game, you should have kept Rachel in more because she was hitting more shots compared to what Michaela was doing, because last game she was just not doing anything. So I think that's what he was saying. So he's saying basically based off the matchup, it should be different. I think that's what he's saying. But still, I'm not starting her, period. Now playtime is different.
About playtime specific in the specific scenario. If you need shooting, then I can understand that. If you're talking about situationally, then for sure.
Yeah,
but
so I think that's what he meant.
Yeah, if you're talking about situationally, overall, I mean, you want to play the situation regardless. That's good coaching. You want to play the situation. But just as a baseline, I think so he was talking situationally. I was talking more baseline. I still want Michaela out there more than Rachel Bader. Yeah. It's just like, but facts. I get what that is.
I get what he's saying.
Yeah. Brooklyn says, hey, if you got the answer, then give it to us, bro. Type the comment. You know what? Don't do that shit, Brooklyn. Listen, again, like I tell everybody, I got 423 people in here. Brooklyn's like a little brother. I could talk shit to Brooklyn. I'm not coming at a random commenter. I'm just messing with Brooklyn because that's who I'm gonna mess with. But yeah, man, we got to get
target on Brooklyn.
Yeah,
How you gonna put a target on Brooklyn?
No, hey, Brooklyn's funny. You know why I mess with Brooklyn? Because Brooklyn does have high basketball IQ, but he's also Brooklyn's just an asshole, and it goes understated how much Brooklyn's an asshole because he says it so nicely that people don't realize that Brooklyn's being an asshole. But it is what it is. It is
slick as hell.
Yeah.
You think he ain't slick, but you're slick. I see.
Harrison Moore. Here we go. Brooklyn's finally done lollygagging. He says options 1. Dana, Marina, Michaela are our 3 best 3-point shooters. We start those with Camilla and Angel, and we should have better spacing. Here's the thing, and I get what you're getting at with that. I get what you're getting at with that. But has Michaela shown you enough this season for you to think that she's going to shoot the 3 ball effectively? Keep in mind, over the course of her WNBA career, she's only shot the ball above 31% once, and that was last season. That was last season, and she took 2.8 per game. That helps, but that's still making less than a 3-pointer per game. That's only making 0.9 threes per game. Does that help that much? Anyway, option number 2, start Lindsay, Kennedy, Marina, Angel, and Camilla, our best offense defensive lineup, but Lindsay will be open in that lineup, and she'll have to hit open threes, which I think she could do. I do like that lineup a lot. I just don't know if Marina at the 3, because of how slow she's been playing defensively this year, but I get it. I get what you're getting at with that.
I don't know. I don't like if we gonna have Lindsay at the point guard, Kennedy still gotta come off the bench. It's either if Kennedy gonna start, she gonna start at the point guard.
Yeah,
that's how that's gonna go. If we gonna go to the decision of putting Kennedy in the doggone, we're not gonna do that.
Yeah, I feel that. And Brooklyn, you're coming up with really good options. Like you're making the best out of what we have, and I completely respect that because you are putting in a lot to make a situation better that we're clearly at a deficit at. But the overall arching thing is that everyone has their own pluses and negatives, and like this one here, you're betting on Lindsay Allen's scoring potential, and she doesn't always bring that. But you do have Kennedy, you have Marina, but this still hinges on Marina coming out of this slump. If Marina doesn't come out of that scoring slump, you're almost right back where you were, but that definitely can help. This is actually something that I do see in the realm of possibility. Brooklyn says option number 3, we trade Dana and Marina and try to get picks and take 2 steps back and 1 step forward to fix our weaknesses.
Oh, that's a motherfucker.
Listen, here's the thing with the way that this team, how they orchestrated this offense. This offseason and got the picks that they got, the fact that they don't control their own pick in the first round. If Marina does keep struggling, and I could see a veteran team being willing to bite on Marina Mabry and think, hey, she's coming to this team. We have a structure already. I don't think it's outside the realm of possibility at the trade deadline we see something happen. I just don't.
Yeah, especially if we're not seeing no difference. If we're not seeing no difference, something got to move.
And don't get it twisted. I don't hate Caitlin Clark. I hate some of her fans, not all of her fans. Some of her fans is cool. Yeah. But I hate some of her fans because they delusional. Those are ones I hate, the delusional ones. And everything I'm going to say, you could bring it up either in a video or on the internet. Everything is factual. Yeah, bro. I ain't mean to overtalk. Yeah, bro. I want to hear what you got to say.
Hey, you was on Showtime shit earlier, wasn't you?
Oh, that's a Snapple top fact.
Yeah.
Showtime be giving people the blues too.
Yeah, I was.
You see what I'm saying?
I was like, hey, you was making the most sense about what the Sky need to do.
Now that's a fact. I appreciate that, Brody.
Yeah, the other guy was talking like a little crazy, like I don't know what.
Yeah, he was wild, man. He was like, they don't need a. He said they don't need a point guard. Like, I told y'all that. I told y'all the haters. I told y'all the haters get quiet when y'all telling the facts, man. Exactly. They don't want. They want to speak from emotion, facts over fiction, bro.
Exactly. They get exposed, man. All right, we got Mo 3, man. Go ahead, Mo 3. What you got?
Hey, shit, man. Brooklyn then laid
he
the
shut
smack,
it down.
He laid the smack down.
Hey, listen, I was hesitant. I was trying to say in the chat, I'm going to keep it real with you. Because y'all was talking about shoes. I was like, I ain't going to argue that. That's an easy argument. Then y'all started talking about a game. I'm like, that's another easy argument. But if we talking about who better, I could get in that conversation. Because it's that everything I'm going to mention, you could bring it up on the internet. It's nothing I'm gonna mention is about my feelings. Every time you hear people argue, and don't get it twisted, I don't hate Caitlin Clark. I hate some of her fans, not all of her fans. Some of her fans is cool. Yeah. But I hate some of her fans because they delusional. Those are ones I hate, the delusional ones. And everything I'm gonna say, you could bring it up either in a video or on the internet. Everything is
for the slow people in the back. I'm gonna use this analogy, right? Because everybody can relate to this because some parents do this and some parents don't stand for this, right? If you got a kid that curses, right? I'm talking about a little 5, 6, 7-year-old. Some parents think that's funny and they'll laugh at that kid, right, when they doing it, but they don't realize you enabling that kid to do wrong, right? Yeah. And then when that kid get older, and you done enabled that kid doing that for so long. Now you mad because he cursing at you. Yeah. And now you want to try to shut it down, but it's like you already enabled that kid from 6, 7, 8, and you ain't stopping it then. And that's kind of what Caitlin Clark is doing. Caitlin Clark behavior, that's why I said she immature and spoiled, because her behavior she been doing since high school. She been beating up the chairs. Right. Right. She been beating up the chair, and she even got a. If you pay attention to Caitlin, she got a word for it. She called it fiery, because whenever they compare her to Paige Beckers, that's what she would say. She was like, "Oh, Paige, she's cool or this, that, and the third. I'm fire." Thing, right?
Nah, I got it, man, but I think I took it off, man. I don't know. I did some other stuff, man.
Okay, because I
gotta redo my whole thing. I got some new things coming, so y'all stand by for that.
Gotcha. I feel like Bro Claw needed that a couple times tonight. But anyway, I came up to and this is not disagreeing with Blow Crow. I was just wanted to clarify what I meant by enabled. So with Caitlin, the reason why I said she was enabled is her behavior. I know her father checks her every once in a while, and even at Iowa, Kate Martin, that she said her job on the team was to check her too whenever she would get out of hand. But the behavior Caitlin has, she has since high school, and a lot of people think it's cute, right? Her coaches, they get on her, but they allow her to do it because they feel like it's cute. Her teammates think it's cute, and now even the media think it's cute. You could tell by the way they ask her questions. Like I said, it blew my mind the other day when I heard a press conference and the reporter said, "Oh, when you went to the bench and you started beating up the chair, it must have got you going because you came in the game and you hit a few three." Like, it's like, come on, dog. It's like, and that's what I mean by enabled. And the media think it's cute. Everybody think it's cute. People don't think that there's nothing wrong with it because we already know. I ain't got to go into the whole thing. But if somebody of a different hue, I'm going to say that, somebody of a different hue would do that, you already know. It's a problem. You already seen, like, same plays. Like I said, the Jordan Canada play that you just brought up, K-Sap, she did that. Nobody called for a suspension. Somebody of a different hue did it. And then she needed to be suspended. You get what I'm saying? So it was see? So it's like when you do something, it's funny, it's cute, it's fiery, it gets you going. But when somebody else do it, then they crazy. They need to be suspended. They bad. They toxic. They bad for the locker room. So it's like Brady effect. And that's where that enabledness come from, and that's where that spoiledness come from.